Hi, I'm Daniel Day Kim, and I play David Kim on Netflix's new movie, Stowaway.
There, you hear it?
I grew up in a city outside of Philadelphia, and the things I was into at the time, gosh, a lot of different things. I loved pop music, I loved sports, football in particular. I loved Steve Austin.
Whatever you say, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know why I just said that.
I loved, gosh, heavy metal. I remember at the time Bruce Lee was really popular. He's an icon to me now, but at the time I had mixed feelings about him because as a kid growing up and suffering from being stereotyped, Bruce Lee became something of a stereotype that all Asian kids knew martial arts and that their hands were registered with the police as deadly weapons. And so just to be categorized and prejudged like that, no matter who it was difficult. The other person I remember seeing on my TV when I was younger was George Takei from Star Trek. And I remember being a big fan of that show. So seeing him be an active part of that show meant a lot to me. But not in a really conscious way. Not in a way that was saying, look, there's an Asian on TV. But just to know that there was someone who looked like me meant a lot. I think a lot about people who are not necessarily household names, but like James Hong, who was an actor who's been in literally thousands of TV shows and films. He's never been recognized for his work in the way that he deserves. He's been a trailblazer for all of us because he was working at a time when there were no jobs and continued to make a living. And that to me is heroic. And I find inspiration in all those who came before who have done and paved the way for all of us because it's through their work that we get better representation in places like the media.
This research is years of my life. We both know how important it is.
Thanks for watching, and go catch Stowaway on Netflix.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the Netflix Film Club channel to get our latest exclusive videos. Plus, hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.